travel far. And I appreciate every one of you. Even though I don't know you, I know most of you know Alex either indirectly or directly, and I appreciate so much all of his platoon. And his #1 choice was Golani from the start, from ever talking about going into the IDF. A long time ago, it was Golani, it was always Golani. And I said, Alex, I think you're too old to even get into the IDF. You're 26. And he pushed his way in through Nefesh B'Nefesh. He tried so hard to get in. It took him 16 months after making Aliyah to get in because of his age. And he always talked about being a Golani. And when given the choice at Mekve'alon, it was #1 on the choices of 4. And then at the computer at Mekve'alon, it was Givati. And he was fine. He spoke to a lot of people. He was fine. They were down to earth. They were going to welcome him. He was fine. It was going to be hot. He was going to go to Gaza before all the flare-ups in Gaza. He was okay. And then I arrived on my spring break a year ago, teacher. And he reported to base, to the Bacham. And he called me, even though he knew I wouldn't be spending the week with him. He'd have to report unexpectedly and start as a Golani. He didn't know he was going to start as a Golani. He thought he was going to be Givati, and he called me and he said, Mom, I got Golani. He was so happy. He never calls me. He even forgot one Mother's Day. He called me on my birthday, and he called me to say that he got Golani. He was so excited. He was so happy. He loved being with you guys the whole 8 months. We were at his Tekes Kuta, and that was the happiest after the Masa. Happiest. He had blisters all over his feet. He didn't care. He didn't complain once. He never texted me to complain. Never how cold it was at Mount Hermon, the border of Syria, Libya corner, and Lebanon. I can't even think. Yeah. And he was on the border in the north and never complained that he was cold, ever, and lonely, ever. Thank you all so much. He loved his service. He loved Israel. He loves Israel. And this was the only choice for us to keep him here in Israel, the land that he loved, his homeland, his real home. Thank you all so much. Thank you.